this is for now, post-match, and then we're in an embargo towards the end for 10:30 tomorrow night.
Pep, congratulations on your progression to round 4. Could you give us your assessment of your team's performance today?
Now, good evening. We start good. We create chances in the first 20 minutes, clear chances we miss. And after the game start like Crystal Palace would prefer, Willie make a good save. Help us a lot to score the first goal in the end of the first half, but I thought that goal would be good for the beginning of the second half, but it was not like this. In the second half, the first 15 minutes, we didn't play, or we didn't come to play the second half in the right way. After the second goal and the magnificent action from David, with the assist, with the right tempo and the right movement for Leroy, and after the second goal, we helped us a lot to go through. So we are happy because we are in 80 finals in the cup, and of course the competition we know is so important here in England and for us, and we are there. So it's again, we beat a team in the Premier League away, so that counts a lot for me.
Particularly in the first part of that first half, it looked almost too easy for you. Was that a problem, that they weren't actually giving you much of an opposition in that early part of the game?
No, when we don't win and you are not able to win, all the people say that the Premier League is so tough. When you win, it's because it was so easy. So it's a Premier League team. So it's I know Crystal Palace now is focused in the Premier League, but at the end, their qualities are there. So the Lombos Benteke is able to win. Townsend is an exceptional player in the winger. So, but we minimize their actions, and again, when you make a resume the game, same like Tottenham, same like many games, we create more chances than the opponent. We concede few chances, and fortunately today we were able to win.
Your reflections on Jesus' performance today?
Help us a lot. He's so aggressive, even he's not a total guy, but he's so stark. It's the first game, so it's not easy for him to communicate it. He doesn't speak English, so he will need time, but he makes a lot of movements. The first pass, the first goal, his assist is outstanding. And we cannot forget, we play with 21, 20, and I think 21, 3 strikers with them so young. So it's the future from Manchester City. And all of 3, they play good. They play really good.
Sorry, apologies. A word on Yaya Touré's recent impact and a wonderful goal.
Yeah, the last time we came here, he won the game, and today he made an exceptional goal for far away. So Yaya is playing the last period, but since he came back to the team, he always played perfect, so he helped us a lot.
What was your view in the first half? Was he slightly fortunate not to get a second yellow card?
Sorry?
In the first half,
no.
What was your view of it? Was he slightly fortunate not to get a second yellow card?
I decided don't speak about the referees.
And just finally...
Is a private interview?
No, sorry.
I know. You can do that,
Just very finally, how important has the FA Cup become to the club and to yourself, Pep?
A lot, but I think all the teams in the Premier League is important. Is in of course the Champions League is the sweetest one, but in a local league, in the English league, so the Premier is the more important. The second one is the Cup. So of course it's important.
Hi Pep, earlier in the season you mentioned Sane was struggling a bit with his confidence. Do you see he's a big improvement in him now?
Yeah.
Is that the case with Raheem as well?
Yeah, you don't need to be manager to realize on that. So he arrived a little bit scared because it's normal. So you arrive in one new country, and but after the game in Arsenal and he's injured after these 4 or 5 days off they had, he realized he had to make a step forward, and he did it. And not just in terms in the goal. It's the second time. The last 3 games he played 3 goals. It's not just about that. It's in terms of involved in our game, not just in the action runs in behind. So the quality and fighting, and we cannot forget it's not easy for a player for another country come here with 20, 21 years old and play in a big club. Like always, he has to learn. It's no other option to win, win-win. So it's a good news for us, really good news.
Pep, how important was it to have Vincent Kompany back today? And how is he? Has he done okay? And does he still feel fit and strong after 90 minutes?
Yeah, that is a good, maybe it's one of the better news tonight. So it's a long time injured, and every time we came back, he could not finish 90 minutes. And it happened in Swansea, in League One, it happened here. So we cannot forget he was 2 years injured, but the doctors and the physios and Ramon Cugat making an exceptional job. The physios too, and of course his willingness to keep going, to try it again, and finally come back, and that is a very important news for us, because we need all the players to play in all 3 competitions still we have this season.
Where did Sergio Aguero get his knock, and do you think that it will be serious enough to keep him out of Wednesday's game?
He had a problem after 2 days later, the game against Tottenham. He felt something in his leg, and I think he was not able to play today, and still we have 4 days until Wednesday, so we're going to evaluate it during the week, the next days, how is his conditions.
And just one final player came back from the side, Fabian Delph.
Yeah.
Coming back in.
Another one, yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about him and how he's getting better?
Yeah, he has a particular quality that maybe we don't have. He's like a fighter and like attacking midfielder right in the box. He plays to help his teammates, but again, it's a similar case from Vincent in the last, not that season, last 1 year, 2 years, was all the time playing injured, and he was able to play 90 minutes. And of course, I am so satisfied for him, so satisfied.
Pep, did you have any doubts about starting with Jesus today? Because obviously he's only just come to England, it's his first start, the weather was terrible, but he coped with everything.
Yeah, but sooner or later the new player has to start to play. Of course, the player has to deserve to play, and they have to show me on the pitch and the training session. But he made a good 5-10 minutes against Tottenham. He just came in and created 2 or 3 chances. And today he made the first assist. It was a pretty shame last action with the fight and the run with the central defender. He won the duel, and he played quite good. Of course, he's young, so we cannot forget he's 21 years old. It's a lot of gap to improve, to get him better, and that's why we are here to help him to improve his natural condition that he has.
A couple of questions with embargo 10:30 tomorrow evening, please, guys.